called the church. They hung up. I called the sinner. They said no. I called the foundation. They turned away. All because of a word. Just a word. I dialed the number with trembling hands. Thought they'd understand my plans. It's called building black bitches, I said with pride. Then silence fell on the other side. Pastor said we can't support that name. It's inappropriate, brings us shame. Community center said, think of our image please. Foundation said we fund respectability. And I almost broke, almost changed my mind. Almost made it safe, almost crossed that line. Almost lost myself, trying to make them see. But then I realized they were never meant for me. They said no, but I said go. Ain't changing nothing for nobody, built this vision on my own. They said stop, but I said watch. Gonna rise above the judgment, take this message to the top. They said no, no. But my sister said yes, and that's all I needed to build the rest. 7 grand applications hit my desk. As them rejection letters put me to the test. Too new, too bold, too controversial. Your language makes us uncomfortable. I looked at that name on my paper. Thought maybe I should tone it down. Cater to the folks with money, with the power, with the say. But that's not what my mama taught me anyway. And I almost broke, almost played it safe. Almost made it smaller for their comfort's sake. Almost lost my voice trying to fit their mold. But then I remembered my story must be told. They said no, but I said go. Ain't changing nothing for nobody, built this vision on my own. They stopped, but I said watch. Gonna rise above the judgment, take this message to the top. They said no, no. But my sister said yes, and that's all I needed to build the rest. Church said I wasn't holy enough. Foundation said I wasn't respectable enough. Community center said I wasn't appropriate enough. But the women who either me, they said I was brave enough, real enough, strong enough. And that's all I needed to hear. They said change your name. I said no. They said tone it down. I said no. They said play it safe. I said no. They said you'll fail. I said watch me. Ain't changing nothing for nobody, built this vision on my own. Said stop, but I said watch. Gonna rise above the judgment, take this message to the top. They said no. But my sister said yes, and that's all I needed to build the race. So to every church that hung up, every foundation that said no, every person who couldn't see the vision, thank you for the rejection. It taught me who I'm building for. Not for the comfortable, but for the women at my door. They said no, but my sisters, they said yes. And that's how revolutions start. One yes at a time.